1963 FC170 with the 226, I believe it is, 6-cylinder. Radiator removal, water pump, thermostat housing. First, you remove the skid plate from underneath the bottom. It goes right there. I have some broken bolts to contend with. You need to jack the vehicle up where it's about 4 to 6 inches off the ground. The wheels are. That gives you room to drop the radiator out from the bottom. Unhook your upper and lower radiator hoses, let her drain. For me, I had to remove the fan bolts and loosen it up. There's some semicircle shims there. Remove those, get it loose, get the bolts out of the way so your fan's wobbly and you can move it. Remove the radiator support bolts, which are these, the radiator mounting bolts. I've got one still intact, one broke I'll deal with. That's the radiator. Remove the passenger center link from pitman arm. That is this. Pitman arm, whatever you want to call it. Remove it out of the way, gain your clearance. Drop the radiator out of there, make it easier. Then you can drop the radiator and fan blade from underneath. On mine, it had an alternator that's been changed over, so it's kind of funky. You can do an adjustment on a generator. This one I've got to fix yet, but for me, I had to pull the pump pulley bolts and the pulley and pop it off, and then there's 5 bolts that hold your water pump on. They might be covered up. You got 5 bolts cover the water pump, hold the water pump on. Pull them, and if you're going that far up top, this end runs to your radiator. Of course, this end runs that overflow tank. There's your thermostat housing. My thermostat's still stuck in there, if you can see that. Thermostat gasket, 2 different length bolts. And let's see, that's pretty much it. And with it apart, cleaned up, it's nice and shiny, ready to go together. That's for the water pump mounting area. That's for the thermostat. That's where the overflow hose goes to the overflow tank. And I went ahead and cleaned up, pointed my marker, painted my marker. And if we crawl underneath here real quick, excuse the delay. If you can see it, I also painted my scale, taped it off and painted it so I can see the scale a little better. And this rubber washer and stuff, watch where they go. That one stays on. I'm not diving into timing chain yet. You get into that when you do that. I'm going to do that later. I'll do heater hoses, of course, and stuff while it's apart. It'll be too easy. I haven't got that far, but there we go. FC170, 226 6-cylinder, water pump removal, radiator removal. I hope that helps. Happy motoring.